Hey guys, so I'm here again filming my 3-month update. Sorry I haven't got many videos out at the moment, but our Wi-Fi has been down and we're kind of in disputes with the company that we go with because they have totally let us down with the Wi-Fi. So hopefully, I've filmed a load of videos and hopefully they're kind of going to be coming out quite a bit. So our 3-month update, Sebastian is in his little car seat. I'll just get him out actually. Although he's pretty relaxed, he might kind of end up whinging and whining. He's so grumpy because he's just got up. Say hey! Say hey, Sebs! Hey guys! So yeah, here's Sebastian. And as you can see, he's a lot bigger than he was in the previous videos. What are you staring at, Seb? What's up there? There's not actually anything up there, so it's kind of a bit freaky. But he's doing really, really well. He's absolutely thriving. He's very, very tiny for his age. He's still only just entering 0 to 3 months. This outfit that he's got now is a 0 to 3 and it's really baggy on the back and the trousers keep falling down. He's still kind of a newborn. He's got one first size outfit. So I'm kind of really holding on to that because like when he grows out of his clothes, I'm just gonna get so depressed. That's I really want it. I quite like the fact that he's a small baby. Nevertheless, sometimes it does worry me because I just think like surely he should be bigger. Like other babies that I know are drinking more milk and they're on more sort of like ounces and you know that kind of thing, and I'm just like, oh, maybe Sebastian should, because at the moment he only drinks like 4 ounces, which most babies, if they drink about 5 or 6, some even 7. So, but you know, in his own time, I suppose. Yeah, at the moment he's constantly, although he doesn't seem it now, he's always smiling. If he's level on his back and we look at him, he smiles, he talks to us, kind of talks to us, gargles to us. And he plays with his toys, he reaches for things and he reaches for things and he tries to put them in his mouth. And which is amazing. It's so, one day it happens like overnight. One day he's a certain way, the next day he just starts talking, and then the day after that he just starts grabbing things. So you've really got to kind of be on the ball and look out for these things, because any day now he'll probably like roll over, or you know, when he starts to crawl, I think it will just sort of happen and he'll be one end of the room and another. So you've got to just look out for that. He's not really sleeping through though, his sleeping is getting better. He had a night last week where he got up every 2 hours and it was like having a newborn again. But he's been doing quite well. Like he'll go to bed at like 7, we'll bath him and then feed him and then put him to bed. He'll go to bed at 7 and he always goes to bed with you and the sheep. So that always helps, and also just as he's going to sleep I put like a little blanket on his head, like just kind of here, and that sort of really settles him and calms him down, and then I take that off when he's asleep, and then he'll sleep from about 7 till about 1-ish, and then he'll wake up for a feed, and then he'll wake up again between 4 and 5, sometimes at 3:30 on a not so good night. And he usually can sort of doze, we can all sort of doze together with periods of waking up till about 8, so that's really good. And his weight at the moment is about 11 pounds something, can't remember now. It's still quite little, but he's definitely gaining weight. He's getting really chunky. He's currently taking a dummy, which is really handy for us. I was really against dummies before, but seriously, when you have a child and they're screaming their heads off, like all the things that you say you're not going to do, you end up doing. You know, like putting him on bottles. As you know in previous videos that I've done before I had Sebastian, I was adamant that I was going to exclusively breastfeed for about 6 months to a year. That sadly just didn't happen because actually my milk, the breastfeeding was making me more depressed. It was making me very depressed. It detached me from Sebastian rather than making us have a bond. I didn't feel that, I just felt like my body was his for 9 months and now it's still his, and I just kind of really wanted my body back. I had a massive oversupply, so I was constantly leaking everywhere. I felt very uncomfortable in my clothes. Oh, pardon you. And also because I wasn't eating properly, because I was just so kind of overwhelmed with dealing with a newborn, my milk was so uncalorific and he wasn't gaining weight, and he did nothing but cry and cry and cry. Now babies who are breastfed do feed more because their milk digests more, so they are up more in the night, and that's just nature's way, that's the way it is. Unfortunately, with all the other stuff I was dealing with, which I will explain in another video, and you can see kind of how I got on when I first had Sebastian in my 1-month update, because I didn't get on very well. I couldn't deal with all that and breastfeed on top, so I ended up kind of combination feeding him bottle and breast, and that currently works really well for us. He has like a couple of breastfeeds just as a kind of comfort and a bit of a bond, and so that I can still give him a bit of immunities, but he's exclusively, apart from that, he's mainly bottle fed, and I'm much happier with that. I can leave him with people, go out to the shops, he's gaining weight, he's a happier baby. The day I put him on bottles was the day I became happier and he became happier. He smiled, he gained weight, he laughs, you know, all these things he didn't do when he was breastfed, which is really sad, and I'm sad that that's the way, but you know, I think a lot of breastfeeding mums have a harder time of it, but that's only because that's the way it's supposed to be. It's not necessarily harder, it's just, you know, that's just, breastfed babies their milk is so perfect, it digests so, you know, quickly. And of course formula is reconstituted cow's milk and it is harder to digest. However, he's thriving, so you know, I think I would have had to have put him on bottles at some point because he just was not gaining weight. He was 2 months old and he still had these kind of skinny wrinkly legs like a newborn. He was still like a newborn, and it was quite sort of worrying. So I definitely feel like I've made the right choice, and I am so much happier. All of us are just so much happier in this house. And what else? We've bought him a Mexican football kit, which I will show you after as well, because it's the World Cup at the moment. So we've bought him a little Mexican football kit. Check this out, guys. This is Sebastian's Mexican football kit. Woohoo! Basically, for those of you who don't know, I was born in Mexico, and so we thought we'd get him a Mexican football kit, and it's official. It's an official one. But it's for 2-year-old, so hopefully by the time he's 2, it'll fit him, and it'll be. We've got him tons of toys lately as well. We've bought him loads and loads of toys, loads of these kind of like Lemaze toys that I've showed you in previous videos. He loves this one in particular because it's got like contrasting colours on the feet and he can chew it. It's got crinkly feet and he grabs it and he absolutely loves it. He's got a set of squeaky keys that he loves for when he's just a bit bigger, and he just likes to sit, and I hold him up to the toys and he just sits and looks at them and kind of bangs them. He just really likes to look at them. He has started watching children's TV. I was dreading this. I don't want to, this is the thing I don't like, is the having children taking over the television, but he has taken over the television because if I'm busying myself in the kitchen, I will put him in his like jungle gym, play mat on the floor, which I'll show you in a minute, and he'll just kind of play and watch the TV and the colours and things. He really engages with that. So I'm not one for putting children in front of the television, but he definitely gets a lot from the colours and things. And believe me, like, when you're a busy parent, you've got things to do, you know, all these things I said I wouldn't do. I wouldn't put him in front of the television, I wouldn't bottle feed him, I wouldn't give him a dummy. You do, you just do them because they do make your life so much easier. And you know, I think if it makes your life easier, you are just going to be happier. If you can get things done, you are going to be happier. And they always say a happy mum is a happy baby. So he is now mainly in cloth nappies. Always said that a bit funny. Cloth nappies. And he's in them most of the time, unless he's got some outfits that are a tiny bit small or kind of need a bit of wear in them, and the cloth they won't fit over the cloth, then I'll just put him in disposables. I'm not really like fussed if I put him in disposables in the day or not. When we go out, he's usually in disposables, or if we're going somewhere local, then he'll be in cloth. In the house, he's always in cloth. So, but at night he's in disposables because he's such a heavy wetter. I still cannot find a nappy that will kind of absorb all his wee and him not kind of be disturbed. So I've just kept him in disposables just for ease of night, so that he can sleep. After potty nappies are not really working for us underneath clothes at the moment. They just don't fit very well. So he's in fitted nappies underneath clothes. He's currently in, if I show you, an Alva baby nappy. These were the ones I said, there we go. These were the ones I said in my last video that I didn't like and that I was going to sell. They only just fit him now and he's 3 months, so they are absolutely not newborn nappies. When he was a newborn, they were just terrible. I'm just kind of getting some wear out of them now, and then I think I will get rid of them. They're not very good. But the ones that work for us, check the video out, which I'll post below. It's the last video I did. It tells you all the nappies that work for us. Bum Genius and Tot Spots are our favourites at the moment. Aren't they? You like your cloth nappies. It's brilliant because at the moment it's so hot, as you can probably like tell from my shiny face. It's so hot that you know, a lot of babies are kind of just rocking around in their nappies, and I just think like just a plain nappy just looks a bit like not very nice, whereas he can just be out in the sun and just wear like a funky nappy, and it just looks so much more cooler, it just looks so much better. So it's definitely good for if you're like out in the sunshine and you want a funky nappy to show off. Are you alright there, Seb? Yeah, I am alright. So that's pretty much it for our 3-month update. I'll show you at the end of the video kind of my my tummy. Pretty much my weight loss has been good. I'm pretty much I'm probably about half a stone, maybe just over half a stone near my kind of beginning weight. But before I had Sebastian I was quite underweight. I was only sort of 43 kilos, so it was probably just as well that I had him and gained a bit more weight to look a bit better. And so I'm pretty chuffed with that. Breastfeeding actually made me stopping breastfeeding actually made me lose weight. A lot of people lose weight while they're breastfeeding because you burn more calories, but in my instant I think because my diet was so terrible, my body was holding on to everything for my breastfeeding and I just wasn't losing weight, whereas when I stopped, that was when I lost my weight. So hair's falling out as well. They say that after you have a baby your hair falls out, but it's like extremely falling out. Properly chunks, you know, long hairs, chunks all over the pillow, all over Sebastian. And so I'm kind of a bit concerned about that. I'm hoping that'll die down soon and it will settle, because it's covering the house and it's making a mess. So yeah, that's pretty much it for our 3-month update. Oh, and I mean, everyone says how much of a calm baby Sebastian is. He never ever cries unless there's a reason to cry. Hey? Hey? Unless there's a reason to cry, he never cries. We can put him in his carry cot. We went to a barbecue the other day and we put him in his carry cot and he just gargles to himself and plays with his toy that's dangling down. He just doesn't, he's so like happy, and he's really versatile as well. He'll sleep anywhere, on any mattress. He'll sleep in his poddle, he'll sleep in his carry cot, he'll sleep in his Moses basket. He'll just, in anyone's house, he's just really kind of versatile. He'll take bottle or breast, he'll take any shaped dummy. He's so good, like we're chuffed to pieces, aren't we? He's also losing his hair, as you can see, on the side. If you turn your around and back, he's losing his hair. Poor Seb, you're going to be bald soon. So that's pretty much it for my 3-month update. There's not really a lot to report. We're getting on so well and we're all really happy. I'm going to be doing a video on my breastfeeding journey, which will be the next video, and then a video on postnatal depression and how I kind of overcame that. And that's pretty much it. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe or like the video as well, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Say bye! Check out this awesome dummy. It's a mustache. So yeah, this is his jungle gym that he has, and it's got kind of like a, I don't know, like a funny little, it's like a bug. Anyway, it's really cool. It's really squishy and soft, so we can take it to people's houses who have hard floors. It comes with loads of like cool things, and what we've done is taken off the things that were dangling and put our own ones. So we've put all his like LeMay's toys, and he will just sit here and play with them lots. So really chuffed with that, definitely recommend it. I'll put the link in the description bar as to where I got it from, and if you like it then you can get it. It's definitely one of the things that it folds really well as well, so if you're travelling and stuff, it's really good. The front, kind of gone back down. I've got this like bit of pooch here, and I definitely need to get rid of these side bits. And this is my stomach as well. I've got, again, this kind of little bump here, but I'm pretty pleased with the way it's gone, so yeah. Say hi to subscribers.